Last episode was our first episode back as a Premier League side here with Leeds United. We had a very busy transfer window. We spent over £200 million to improve our squad. We've got high hopes, high ambitions this season of trying to push for European football for next season. And our squad looks like this. Safe to say, I am very excited to see how Leeds United get on in their return back to the Premier League. Welcome back, my friends, to our career mode journey here with Leeds United. I hope I find you all doing very well and having an awesome day. Appreciate all the love and support that all of you lovely people show me. 500 likes on this episode would be incredible before I show you what we've got in store in the way of matches today, because we will be playing a bunch of Premier League games for all of you today. I want to just take you through very quickly the main deals that happened in the transfer window. If you did miss the previous episode, go back and check it out though, because that will show you all of the transfers that happened. And as I say, it was a busy transfer window here for us. Over £200 million spent. Wahi we brought in for £60 million from Lens. Takefusa Kubo to bring the flair that's been missing from Elland Road since the departure of Rafinha for £45 million. And Sinistera left the club for 35 to go to Nottingham Forest. So they were the top three deals involving Leeds United in the previous episode. And on our return to the Premier League, we played 3 games. We beat Preston by 2-0, drew 1-1 with Manchester United, and then beat Newcastle by 1-0 at St James's Park. Today we face West Ham first at Elland Road, and if we look at our calendar, let's see what else we've got. We've got Wolves away, we've got Spurs at home, and then we've drawn Harrogate in the Cup. I'm not sure how many games we'll play today, so we'll just have to see if we do make it into October, and if so, where we end up finishing the episode. With that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy, my friends. For anybody wondering, here's our youth academy at the moment. I am still scouting players as well to add to our youth academy, but we'll see if any of these players can make their name in the world of football. Our best prospects at the moment, Peter Clark and Sam Summers. We have promoted a couple of youth players in the first season, and we'll see how they get on. But yeah, our youth academy here, not all of these players will make it, but we might see a few of them in the future. We welcome West Ham to Elland Road, looking to continue our unbeaten start to the season. This is our 4th game now of the Premier League season. 2 wins, 1 draw, of course. Let's make it 3 wins here. Here is Takefusa Kubo. Spence made the move down the right-hand side. Jed Spence now fine by Kubo. Spence inside Shaparenko. Wahi's through the middle. And Wahi will be found. And Wahi will find the near post finish. Got his first in Leeds colours against Manchester United in the dying moments of that game to draw us level. And he's put us ahead here against West Ham. £60 million well spent, because he might well be one of the best players in world football in years to come. Wonderful finish at the near post. Wahi's 2nd of the season puts Leeds ahead here. Don't forget as well, we had, of course, Pirro scoring goals for fun at the end of the Championship season. And I wanted to give him the opportunity to shine in the Prem. But then when Wahi became available, and I knew that there was a possibility we could sign him, we had the money to make it happen, I just could not pass up the opportunity to sign a player of his quality. As this come now, though, West Ham should be level, and they are level through En-Nesyri. And you've got to say, where on earth were Leeds' defence there? I'm talking about passing up an opportunity to sign a player of Wahi's quality. Well, speaking of quality, En-Nesyri just side foots the ball past Unai Simon with little he can do about it. Just sort of stands there and has to watch it go past him. How on earth were we so open at the back? Straight after we scored as well. Jallo, forward to Kubo. Kubo, now then, turning away. Ball inside for Guendouzi. Guendouzi, forward to Wahi. Wahi will go for goal! And it'll be tipped over by Areola. Right then, Modric corner. Leeds United looking to add and make it 2-1 here. Ball in, there's Guendouzi challenging. Zuma was with him. Jallo keeps us on it for the moment. Now Nonso to the feet of Strike. Strike in the unusual position here to try and take on a West Ham player to find a shooting chance. We'll just keep hold of it, but that is now half-time. Moore is in a foot race against Aït-Nouri here. Aït-Nouri seems to have blocked it with his arm. Moore keeps it in play, actually. I was trying to make sure there wasn't an opportunity to give away the free kick, and in doing so, nearly ended up conceding a goal instead. Well then, that was good work by our goalkeeper to make sure there wasn't to be a chance there. As here goes Aït-Nouri then for Leeds. Aït-Nouri to Pirro. Pirro turning, finding Wahi. Wahi! Oh, what a save by Areola. That should have been us 2-1 in front. What a save. What a save. Pirro does everything right to find him. Kubo's corner sent in. There is Strike's header. Tell you what, Areola, take a bow. That save is outstanding. Pascal Struijk thought he put Leeds in front. Did have a couple of big chances to win this game, of course. Wahi's shot saved by Areola, and then the follow-up header from Pascal Struijk from the corner, almost putting us back in front. And unfortunately, that will be the scoreline here at Elland Road. It is a point apiece for Leeds and West Ham. The fans don't look too disheartened with that, though. So, yeah, we'll take that point. On to the next one. Away to Molineux to face Wolves, and Wahi did pick up a slight injury, so he is not fit to start this game. Pirro goes up front. Good tackle by Modric. Now Shaparenko to take Leeds forwards. Pirro's looking to make his move ahead of him. Shaparenko will find Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri here needs Nonto to give him a move. Nonto just got to get that final pass right. We've had it a couple of times in that area now so far in the opening 15 minutes where we haven't then got the pass right and then we concede possession, and because we're caught on the attack, means that Wolves have an opportunity to then look for a chance of their own as Guendouzi's going over here to win it back, and he does ever so well. Shaparenko looks for Kubo. Guendouzi. Kubo's continued his move. Guendouzi looks for him. Takefusa Kubo with a wonderful first touch out of his feet. And his second and third is equally good to put Leeds ahead. Takefusa Kubo, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a simple 1-2. And then the ball over the top. Lovely first touch, then the second just to pull it back on that left side. Third one to finish with the inside of his left foot and put Leeds in front here at Molineux. Triple substitution for Leeds. Wang Hee-chan is on against his former club, but also we brought on Sanchez and Ruter as well. And here now is Wolves on the attack. It's better from them, but that's great by Modric. Then a slightly heavy touch to invite it back for Guedes to Antuna. Antuna against his former club. Finds the header to Guedes. I'll be honest, I couldn't switch to Guendouzi. I was trying to switch so I could win the ball, and it just wouldn't let me. And it's a free header that then is won in the air by Antuna. He finds Guedes, and I don't know why he's so free, but I'm slightly annoyed about that because as soon as the header comes in from Antuna, there's no challenge, and that's because I couldn't switch to the correct player. Fuming on the touchline, fuming here, and that's now meant it's 1-1 again. We're just drawing games. We take the lead well. And I don't even feel like we're defending badly to be able to kind of, see out a 1-0 victory. I mean, yes, we didn't do great when we scored against West Ham. They immediately got back on level terms. But here against Wolves, I actually think we've defended well. So I'm a little bit annoyed at the fact that the score is 1-1. And there's the full-time whistle. It's finished a goal apiece here. But again, how? How do we not win that header when Antuna has a free header? I'll tell you how, because I couldn't switch to Guendouzi. I sound salty. But I'm a bit frustrated with just drawing games like this when we've been in control of them. Admittedly, we didn't create a lot here, but we just didn't look like conceding until that point. Fulham just beat Manchester City by 2-1. What? Well then. We've got Spurs next at Elland Road. Now, I probably shouldn't do this, but I am going to sim it. I just want to see what kind of result we would get if we were to sim a home game against a side like Spurs and their quality. So let's have a look. Quick sim. It's a 1-1 draw. Takefusa Kubo scored. Kulusevski equalised. To be fair, same as we've been seeing whenever we play them as well. Another draw. Harrogate in the Carabao Cup. We will be simming the game. Let's see what the result will be as a 2-1 victory. Junior Firpo and James with the goals. Going to have to put my Arsenal bias to the side for the moment. Them being my favourite team, of course. We're taking them on here at the Emirates. And we're looking to beat them because 6 games in, we're undefeated, which sounds good on paper, but 4 of those 6 games have been draws. Ball through, Jed Spence is on the chase. Ødegaard just lets the ball go, and I am wondering if... No, foul, says the referee. I wasn't sure if a penalty was going to be given there for a late challenge. I think it might have been Jesus with a shot. Oh no, Wahi's header. Jesus picks up the loose ball. Shaparenko can't clear. It's not cleared away by us yet. That's a great ball through to Ødegaard! But I tell you what, this guy between the sticks... What a signing for Leeds. How on earth Arsenal are not leading? I'm not quite sure. It should have been them 1-0 in front here. Ødegaard with that chance has to score. Takefusa Kubo away from one. And that is what he does so well, as he's so good in these tight areas. But the problem is, where's the support now then? Kubo will find the run of Spence. Wahi is trying to make the move through the middle. It's gone inside to Sanchez. Sanchez will find Wahi. Wahi will go out wide to Aït-Nouri. Leeds trying to find the chance here. Nonto. Wahi! Oh, Ramsdale! Aaron Ramsdale. Why'd you have to save it? Well, I know it's your job, that's why. Here's Guendouzi's corner, into the middle. It's aimed towards Kubo. It's away, but picked up by Gnonto for Leeds. And Gnonto will go for it! A lot of power, not quite the accuracy. Straight at Ramsdale. Here is Jesus. Jesus in the area of Leeds United. Jallo stands firm, just sort of watches him, but Saka's gone round a challenge! Tries to go near post. Saved. Time for change. Corner ball Arsenal as well, so not a great moment to be making a change, to be honest, but we'll see. Piro's going to come on for Shaparenko. Let's get Chan on as well for Gnonto. And that is going to be it for the moment. 2 changes. Right, Arsenal corner. Clear it, please. Spence, won it back from Jorginho. Kubo. Oh, it's got to go to the edge of the penalty area. That's where Piro was. But that is full time. And it finishes Arsenal 0, Leeds 0. A 5th draw of the 7 games we've had this season in the Premier League. Just need the cutting edge to start winning these draws, and we'd be in a great position. Fulham at home, and they have been in good form recently, so this one could go either way, but I am going to be simming it, as I do want to progress through the seasons a little bit quicker, and hopefully we'll get our 3 points in this one. We will indeed. A 2-1 win. Wahi with a 88th minute winner. And you can see Guendouzi started off the goals. Alba Ruiz got one back for Fulham, but it wasn't enough for them. You know what to say. If you can't win yourself, just let the game win for you. Bournemouth in the Prem next. Now we are away, but what is the likelihood this is our first defeat of the season? Because I was going to sim this, so I'm going to be confident. I'm still going to be confident. Here we go. Quick sim. Don't do it. Oh, get in. Gnonto, 2-1. And he got the both of them. Get in, Gnonto. Forest up next. We are going to be simming a couple more matches. This one and then a cup game against Leicester. And then we will be having our next game, which we will play after that. City down in 8th, by the way. 9 games, 3 defeats this season. In fact, are we the only side to still be unbeaten? Let's have a quick look at that. No. United, Chelsea and Arsenal all still unbeaten in the Prem. Right then. Forest, home, 3-1. Piro, 8 Nori and Wahi all on the score sheet. Round of 16, Carabao Cup, Leicester is the team we face. Now, I would normally play my cup side here. But because we are in such a late stage, do I just name our starting 11? I mean, Jallo's got an injury. And Wahi is not fully fit. So, yeah, let's go with the cup team. Probably a bad idea, especially away from home. But who knows? Maybe they'll get the job done. And they have done! A 1-1 draw in normal time plus extra time. And then a 3-0 penalty win. Oh, get in. What a result. Clearly, I'm a better manager than I am a FIFA player at this point in time. As we got Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge, this was the game I was wanting to get to and play, so we will go to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, actually, we are in the top 5 after 10 games have been played. They are second and still unbeaten as well. Here's the Chelsea starting 11 that they're expected to play, and it's a very strong team. Frenkie de Jong, Caicedo and Nkunku in the midfield. Outstanding midfield. And for us, Jallo unfit to play. He's got a bruised leg, which kept him out of the Leicester game, and it's kept him out of the game here against Chelsea. So there's a first Premier League start for Charlie Cresswell to partner Pascal Struijk at the back. Other than that, Leeds with their usual starting 11. Both of these sides boasting an unbeaten start to the Premier League season. Will we see one of them lose their unbeaten run here? For that to happen, Leeds will have to have another draw. And you know my feelings at the moment with the amount of draws that I'm getting. So, I mean, obviously I don't want to lose the game. I'd much rather make Chelsea lose their unbeaten start to the season. But if it means we keep ours because of a draw, Nate Nori, I thought he was going to make that move and he didn't do. And it's a massive mistake. And if that's the way we lose our unbeaten start to the season, we deserve it. Sometimes the way we want to play, as in nice and calm out of the back, does cost us. But we've got away with it largely this so far. But for some reason, I just assumed Nate Nori would make that move into that little gap and he just didn't make it. Completely my mistake though after that, and we're punished by Jackson. Chelsea in front here. Job to do for Leeds now to try and get back on level terms. And if it's a style of play that we want to play, it is going to have to cost us at times until we get really used to playing in the Premier League and using this style. But as mentioned, Nori just sort of stood there and watched as I wanted him to actually make the move. Gnonto's ball over the top, too much on it. It'll be picked up by Disasi here, and Nori is trying to put the pressure on. Oh, it's interesting there because there's a few appeals from the Leeds players there in asking the question of the referee whether or not that ball crossed the line. I don't think it did, but I've not seen that animation in career mode before, so that was quite cool to see. A few of them putting their hands up and asking the question of the referee. It was never going to be given though, let me tell you that. As of course, he does have a watch that tells him whether or not the ball will cross the line. Oh, man, I'm just... Concentrate, because that's twice now we've given it away to Chelsea in these areas, and they don't need help in causing us problems. As Shaparenko, now found by Kubo. Shaparenko turning. Out wide here for Jed Spence. Nice ball. Can we get across into the box? We can. It's Wahi with a header, and it's Sanchez with a big save. Nonto keeps us on it. Now Sanchez for Leeds United. What a save it was by Sanchez in the Chelsea goal. Through for Kubo. Kubo doesn't get there because James does first. Caicedo for Chelsea. Now De Jong's ball through. Spence doesn't get there. Oh! Chelsea have had 2 shots, scored them both. First one's completely my fault. This one is just us not being able to win the ball first. It's a nice ball from De Jong, right? But I still think Jed Spence is favourite, and then he doesn't get there. And somehow Moreira has found the far corner. That's that pass. Oh, Spence just looks like he slips. Looks like he slips at the vital time. So unfortunate. And then not only that, Moreira's shot goes through the legs of Charlie Cresswell. Chelsea are 2-0 up. We almost had our equaliser. Well, now we've got a mountain to climb to get back into it. There's full time at Stamford Bridge. Our unbeaten start to the season has come crashing down. We had a good moment to try and equalise when Sanchez was forced into that brilliant save from Wahi's header. But if we're being honest, we don't deserve anything from the game. We weren't great here. Just too much mistakes happening from us, especially for that first goal. And Chelsea, credit to them, they took their chances well when they came their way. Very low chance game though. And that's the difference sometimes. Chelsea had 3 shots, we had 1. Chelsea out of their 3 scored 2. We couldn't take our chance. So that's the Premier League for you. Sometimes you have those games where it's just the cutting edge and the decisiveness is where it matters. Got Liverpool up next to finish the episode at Elland Road. And this will be a tricky test for us because Liverpool, although they are behind us in the league, are only 3 points behind. Very similar to us though. A lot of draws from their opening 11 games. Liverpool starting 11 on your screen. Diaz, Gakpo, Salah as a front 3. Can we keep them quiet? That's the question. For us, we've gone with this team. As Modric is back in the starting 11, so too is Jallo. And Shaparenko's unhappy at the moment. Feels like performances are not being great, but for a side promoted to the Premier League to be where we are, I think he's good. We are where we want to be. We need to feed off the energy given to us by this Elland Road crowd and try and get the opening goal of this game. If Liverpool get it, we're chasing the game, and I'm not sure we'll be able to fight back from that point as Kubo able to win it back, but then ran straight out of play, unfortunately. Couldn't keep the ball in the second time, but he's lively here, Kubo, and he's won it straight back for us. This is what we wanted to see from Leeds United, wasn't it? Shaparenko's ball in, looking for Wahi, and it's between Virgil van Dijk and Alisson, sorted by Liverpool, but good start by Leeds. Lively start, putting the pressure on Liverpool immediately, giving them no chance to settle here, as Wahi on the turn now then. And this is what we wanted to see from us. Kubo has got a lot of work to be done here to find a chance. Now Jed Spence. Spence, right-hand side, cuts it in, finds Wahi. Wahi! I wanted him to go first time, but he took the touch, and that invited Liverpool to be positioned to block it. Pressure still put on them here, though, as Modric goes over. Looks like finally Liverpool have dealt with this onslaught of Leeds United early on. Wahi, Shaparenko, Nonto! This is a glorious chance for Leeds, but can Nonto apply the finish? Yes, he can! Elland Road is bouncing! It's Nonto! It's Leeds! And they are in front with 4 minutes to go until half-time. We saw the relentless start we made to the game. Liverpool at the moment are a little bit shocked by that. They don't know what's hit them because Leeds are giving them absolutely no time on the ball. And that's exactly what you want us to do. And Liverpool are in big trouble here because they have not found a way through Leeds' defence and they're given no time on the ball. I'm saying this, they've got all the quality in the world though. And we know how quickly football can change. But from a first half, Leeds have been brilliant. Alexander Arnold's ball forward. Strike will win the header. Now Shaparenko to hold on to it for Leeds, and he has done. Now he finds Spence. Spence here is waiting for an opportunity as he drives into the area of Liverpool, pulling it across. Oh! Jed Spence! Leeds are 2-0 in front. I was about to say pulling it across. There was no way he could pull it across because no one was there. He just finishes instead. Inside of his right foot, across Alisson. I mean, yeah, they watched the run, right, of Shaparenko. And when you see it there, it's really only one thing that Spence can do, and that is to find the finish. And Jed Spence, ladies and gentlemen, has put Leeds 2-0 in front before the break. Phenomenal first half from Leeds United sees them be 2-0 in front. Quick fire double before the break. And Jurgen Klopp has now had his opportunity to speak to his players. And I'm sure we'll see a different Liverpool side heading into the second half. The question will be, can Leeds see out this game and come away with a brilliant victory? Take Fusakubo battling away over there on that far side. But unfortunately, Liverpool have come away with possession through Diaz, driving into the Leeds United penalty area. Now Jed Spence, forcing him backwards at least for the moment. Diaz again will have it. And this could be an opportunity for Liverpool to get back into this game, as Diaz will go all the way back, though, to Matip, because Spence did well. Now Cody Gakpo. Jallo's with him. Gravenberch, ball through Salah! Oh! Quickly as that, Mo Salah, who's done absolutely nothing all day, pops up with a goal for Liverpool. Alexander-Arnold. Gabriel Martinelli. Another substitution which a top side has made, which I'm now scratching my head and thinking, well, if they're the type of players you're bringing off the bench, do we have much hope? Martinelli trying to place it. Easy enough save for our goalkeeper, Jed Spence. Says, see you later to Kieran Tierney. It's brilliant by Spence. And now as he drives into the space, gets Leeds on the attack with Guendouzi taking over. Guendouzi, Shaparenko, Wahi's through. Right then, this is where it's got to be finished by Wahi. And it is indeed. Leeds restore their 2-goal advantage. And with 10 minutes to go, are heading to a big, big victory. Lovely work as the ball is found through. And Wahi, Alisson comes out trying to close the angle down, but composure is shown. Wahi just finishes past him into the back of the net. And Leeds United, look at the fans, they're loving every single second of this, because their side are closing in on a huge 3 points. I've just seen as well the scoreboard, because of our team and the way it looks, you actually can't see the score, how many goals we've got. But yeah, I assure you we have scored 3, and the score is 3-1. Salah's gone back over to this right-hand side now, so the switch of wings. Klopp has said, go back to your normal position. Ain't Nori with him, and he will make the tackle, but it will be a Liverpool corner. Let's see, is there to be another incredible end to this game? Why on earth is Van Dijk taking the corner I've just seen? Martinelli in the box. Now Endo finds Tell. Mateus Tell to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo to Endo. Simon saves. I mean, I don't know why Van Dijk's on the corners, but he's on it again, so it's not a mistake. He's actually been told to take the corners for Liverpool, which is quite incredible when you think about it. Modric gets away from the challenge. Now Luka Modric has to hold on to the ball. He has done, and he's played it down the line for Wahi. Wahi inside to Nonto. Nonto, now Eight Nori for Shaparenko, cut out by Gravenberch. Time ticking away, though. I've just seen we are now into the 90th minute. Even if Liverpool get one back now, I don't think there's enough time. Mohamed Salah in the area of Leeds United. Salah, I was concerned with the cutback. He didn't even cut it back. He just went for the goal. And as I threw it out by mistake, we almost gave away possession. But there we have it, me friends. It is Leeds 3, Liverpool 1, and it is a huge 3 points for the lads. Get in. And that is actually where we are going to leave the episode then, my friends. Let's have a look at the table. We are up into 4th from our first 12 games, 6 wins, 5 draws, 1 defeat. Admittedly, most of those have been sims, so clearly I'm very good at building a team, not so great playing with them when I do play the matches. Although having said that, that last performance against Liverpool, very proud of that performance. The other sides around us, Spurs, Chelsea and Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal are running away with the league a little bit. They're 7 points clear of Chelsea, but we are 2 behind second place Chelsea. It's very close though. From Brighton in 7th to Chelsea in 2nd, there's just 3 points. Down the bottom half of the table, Villa, who we face next, are 9th. And as I scroll down, you'll see Palace, Preston, Leicester make up the bottom 3. And actually, Carabao Cup as well. We're in the quarterfinals. We will play Aston Villa. Maybe that's the game, actually, that I've just seen us have against Villa. So, yeah, maybe looking at a Carabao Cup final, possibly, if we can get through the rounds. But looking at this, Spurs in there, Arsenal in there, they'll probably be favourites. Having said that, Villa are a very good side, West Ham as well. In fact, every single team, apart from Southampton, are a Premier League side. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated. 500 likes would be awesome. Thank you all so much for your support. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and you can help me with that. Appreciate all the love and support. And until next time, stay safe. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Look after each other. And I'll see you all back here for another video very soon. Until then, adios.